kind of a funny story here by Ken Klippenstein. It's on The Intercept. I'll link it down below about how some people inside Amazon itself thought the tweets that their kind of PR department was putting out had actually been hacked because of how ridiculous they were, and we'll get to some of those below. So here's the title. Amazon security staff reported its own hostile tweets as suspicious, fearing they'd been hacked. Oh my goodness. After Amazon's public relations account said a number of tweets taunting public officials, staffers are so concerned about the unnecessarily antagonistic tone that a security engineer filed a suspicious activity report, believing that the company's social media account had been hacked, according to internal company documents obtained by The Intercept. One tweet responding to Representative Mark Pocan, criticism of Amazon's labor practices, said, "You don't really believe the peeing in bottle thing, do you? These tweets are unnecessarily antagonistic, risking Amazon's brand, and may be a result of unauthorized access by someone with access to the account's credentials," the report states. Excuse me. The tweets in question do not match the usual content posted by this account and doesn't seem to match the quality, careful wording, and doesn't report the same source label. The offending tweets all report the Twitter web app instead of Sprinkler, which I don't know what the fuck Sprinkler is. The report, which was first mentioned by Recode, was filed on Friday, according to two Amazon employees who spoke on the condition of anonymity to avoid professional reprisal, but was promptly closed out. An internal Amazon correspondence log provided The Intercept said the tweets were not a technical issue. I got details from that this is an ongoing PR issue and does not require any technical support. PR leadership are aware of it. Basically got sent into a black hole. The employee who provided log said it just resolved as no issue. Amazon did not respond to a request or comment. The suspicious tweets, in fact, came at the behest of Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos, who had recently conveyed disappointment to Amazon officials that the company was not pushing back against criticisms he considered misleading. So the little capitalist villain, first or second richest person in the world, wanted to, push back against the fair criticism of how horrible and disgusting Amazon treats its workers. So he was behind this. It wasn't, nobody was hacked. It was actually what Bezos wanted. But I thought he stepped down from that position. Anyways, but company personnel think Amazon's aggressive actions on Twitter are embarrassing. A lot of folks thought the account was compromised due to those rants. One Amazon employee told The Intercept. The provocative tweets enumerated by the report, perhaps best described as snotty by Senator Warren, include the reply to Pocan insisting that no one would work for Amazon if drivers had to use urine bottles. The reply to Warren telling her, "You make the laws, we just follow them." And several replies to critical news articles in The Guardian, which it brusquely called fiction. Paying workers $15 an hour doesn't make you a progressive workplace when you union bust to make workers urinate in bottles. Let's see. And then there's their tweet. Amazon News, you don't really believe that peeing in bottles thing, do you? If it were that true, nobody would work for us. Truth is that we have over 1 million incredible employees around the world who are proud of what they do and great wages and health care from day one. Don't believe all the true stories you hear about us. We're good people at Amazon. There's Warren, giant corporations, huge profits, but they exploit loopholes and tax havens to... we just follow them. Here are the facts. Amazon has paid billions of dollars in corporate taxes over the past few years alone. So there you go. That's the snotty tweets. Wow, here you go. On Thursday, The Intercept published internal Amazon documents contradicting Amazon's response to Pocan. Again, they were saying, you don't actually believe that people are peeing in bottles here. Nobody would work for us if that was true. Showing that not only was management well aware that its employees were urinating in bottles, but they were also defecating in bags. So not only are Amazon employees having to literally piss in bottles, they're having to shit in bags as well. And Amazon was well aware of that, but of course they're not coming out and saying that, or they're not saying, yeah, this is really fucked up. We are aware of this. We're figuring out how we can change this to better, make sure our employees have actual time and the means to fucking release their bodily functions, whether it's peeing or pooping. And no, it's not actually happening. You don't think people would work for us, and we don't actually retaliate against the people that try to unionize or call out all these fucked up things we do. That's not us. We're Amazon. We're good. We got you. We got you, man. Current and former Amazon employees told The Intercept that this practice reflected the grueling working conditions, particularly delivery quotas. Finding out that the tweets are real is embarrassing and contradicts Amazon's leadership principles that they pride themselves on. An Amazon employee told me the company's internal PR social tenets include no self-inflicted wounds. We assess every communication thoroughly and have systems in place to ensure we will not cause damage to Amazon's reputation, according to a copy of the documents obtained by The Intercept. There's the PR social tenets. I mean, Jesus Christ. And then, this all, obviously in the backdrop is the fight to unionize at their Amazon warehouse in Bessemer, Alabama. And then it seems like their Amazon is already trying to push back against this effort by shut down its employees directory, believing it to be an attempt at union busting by preventing workers from finding each other's contact info in the running up to the widely anticipated vote, which ends today. Amazon has denied that this was related to the union vote. They're just a fucking piece of shit company. And again, a company gets to be that big, a company that has 100 fucking billionaire as the CEO, there's going to be a massive amount of exploitation of the actual workers, of the working class people that work for that company, that generate the profits for the shareholders and disgusting capitalists like Jeff Bezos. Again, capitalism is the fucking virus. None of Amazon's 800,000 U.S. employees are unionized. This vote is seen as nothing of a bellwether for union efforts in the trillion-dollar company. Something of a bellwether. So it would be very interesting to see how that vote goes down, and it looks like that was taking place today. So solidarity with all of the Amazon workers all across the U.S., and especially the ones who are voting on whether to unionize or not. Obviously, really hope that they do, because you're going to get better working conditions for everybody at that warehouse. And again, it's going to potentially, if they vote yes, help to spread unionizing efforts all across the US and maybe globally. And when you are able to collectively bargain, you'd be able to bargain for maybe lower delivery quotas, making sure you actually have time to fucking piss and shit. Pay raises, adequate health care, adequate workplace protections, not getting retaliated against when you report fucked up things that Amazon is, making you do or other workers do, etc. Let's see. Another Amazon employee said that the company had increased its attempts to tamp down dissent. Earlier this month, The Intercept reported that the NLRB found that Amazon retaliated against employees in Chicago for striking last year. According to the NLRB, in April last year, workers took part in strikes demanding safer working conditions in light of COVID-19 pandemic. After the strikes, these employees reported disciplinary write-ups and other intimidation. That same month, Amazon's corporate employees organized an event to discuss how to push for safer working conditions. They soon found the event had been deleted from their work calendars and inboxes. Seems like they're quicker to shut stuff down like this after actions by other employee groups in the past few years, the employee said. Damn. Again, none of this is surprising. Obviously, still really fucked up and disgusting that this huge, billion, maybe even trillion-dollar company pushes their workers so hard at this grueling pace, they literally have to pee in bottles and poop in fucking bags. All the while, Bezos, has gained like $100 billion or more in wealth during this fucking pandemic, and the people who made that wealth possible, the people whose labor has been exploited, are being forced to literally go to the fucking bathroom in bottles and bags. It's fucking disgusting. I really hope they vote to unionize in the Alabama Amazon warehouse, and I hope that kind of is the spark that leads to further unionizing efforts at Amazon across the US and globally. Like the video if you like the damn video, subscribe for more content. Peace. Much love.